Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UPW Underground episode 16. We're kicking things off with a matchup between two competitors in the Pandora's Box matchup. The man making his way out, as you see, Marty Morton and Ty Luther. And these two have been building up a bit of a history over these past couple of episodes, both coming to blows a couple of times, and they're going to settle it here tonight. The question is, though, are they both going to be able to make it to Pandora after this? It's going to be a clash of the titans, so to speak. But if anybody can take down Ty Luther, it's got to be the man made of steel, the man built to destroy, Marty Morton. And the fans certainly seem to be behind him. Marty Morton is stepping into his second match back in UPW, and his first match back was against David Don at Locked In the first qualifier for Pandora's Box. And he will be joined by this man, Ty Luther, Dylan Valentine, Justin Massacre, A.J. Gray, and Ray de los Cazadores in Pandora's Box, which is a six-man ladder match with a briefcase known as Pandora's Box hanging from the rafters, and whoever should pull it down will get a championship cash-in opportunity. But tonight isn't about that. Tonight is about settling the score and settling the differences. Ty Luther is making his way into the ring, accompanied by his manager. And Ty Luther, look at this guy. He towers over every opponent. He even towers over Marty Morton, and Marty Morton is a big boy, let me tell you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, both men have now made their way down to the ring. Both men are in the ring. It's time for this match to be underway. And with that, with the bell ringing, our first contest of the evening is underway. And what a stare down here between two behemoths. Look at the size of these two men. Who's gonna throw the first punch? Just staring each other down here. And Marty Morton is gonna go at him with a flurry of offense here. He's gonna try to take the big man down, but Ty Luther is able to bring him down with that shoulder there, and he's picking him up. Oh, he could be looking for that finishing move he beat Sol Diablo with, but no, he's not able to get it. And a clothesline from Marty, and it barely phases Ty Luther. And now Marty with a second one, and it's not able to get him to get down. And oh, he's able to catch him. Chokeslam perhaps? No. The elbow. And Marty is fighting here. He's doing his best to take this giant down, but he's trying to pick him up, but no. Ty Luther is just too big for Marty Morton. And this is a bit scary. Oh, and he just pushed him into the corner there. And what's he thinking here? He went for a hip attack, but Marty Morton able to dodge and evade. And Marty now, with a big clothesline in the corner, hitting the ropes, gaining some momentum. And a big spear. And it's at this time that we can probably tell you about some of the matches that are coming up, and oh my god, I think he just tried to pounce him, but he's just too big. The other matches happening here tonight, we're going to have a big tag team match between Swagger and Alex taking on Shibata Yuji and Travis Walker, and in the main event, Ken Alexander goes head to head with Anarchy Kid. But also we will hear from Vivacious, and Rhaegar and Butterslug will come face to face ahead of their Pandora match. And oh my god, look at these strikes here by Ty Luther. Marty Morton hasn't really been able to get back in the match ever since he wasn't able to slam Ty Luther. No. I thought that might be it, but Marty Morton, he's a tough cookie. And he's going to keep on fighting here. And look at Ty Luther, he's just like an animal stalking his prey, and big stomp. That's going to hurt. Marty Morton. But wait, Marty Morton's fighting back. He's still got some fight left in him with the punches here, with a big combo, and he's looking for the discus, but no, it gets reversed, but no, the elbow, and the clothesline. He didn't get all of it, but will it be enough Tony Fungo in position. 1, 2, no. Ty Luther able to muscle out. No, what's this? That weasel now distracting Marty Morton. Come on, ref. You got to do something about this. Our official Tony Fungo, he's got to get him up off the apron. He's got to kick him out of here or something. And Ty Luther now coming up, and Marty Morton's not suspecting it. And what's this? Big headbutt to the back. That's got to hurt. And now he's just bringing him down to the mat. And oh my God. This guy is ferocious with the flurry of offense to Marty Morton there. The Man of Steel is getting his ass kicked here. And oh, big back rake there. And now, oh, he went for a clothesline, but it gets reversed. Can he slam him? No. Ty Luther is just too big for Marty Morton to handle. And he's going to pick him up and slam him down. And that may be all she wrote, folks. 1, 2, 3, and just like that. Off of an assist by Ty Luther's manager, might I add. Ty Luther is able to eke out the victory over Marty Morton. Man, it was a short match, ladies and gentlemen, but it sure was sweet. No, it looks like Ty Luther isn't finished here. He's picking Marty back up and just throws him into the barricade. We're going to need some help out here. Ty Luther is not relenting. But oh, wait a minute. Here comes AJ Gray coming in for the potential assist. And oh, look at this. He's throwing haymakers at Ty Luther. And oh, it gets reversed. And uh-oh, what's this? Chokeslam perhaps? But no, he flips out of it. And what's he looking for here? Hurricane Rana? No. He gets caught. Ty Luther just, oh my God. On the apron. The hardest part of the ring. AJ Gray. Oh, he could be in serious trouble here. Ty Luther. What a destructive force this guy is. What the hell? Dylan Valentine is in the ring. And it looks like he's sizing up the Giant. And here he comes. Suicide dive onto Ty Luther. And Dylan Valentine. Oh, he's staring down AJ Gray. Are they oh, look at this. I think they're bonding over a common threat. Stomping down on Ty Luther there. And Ty Luther may have just found his kryptonite. And Marty Morton's starting to get back up to his feet. The straps are down. And it looks like he's sizing up the monster that is Ty Luther. And here it comes. Discus clothesline. And with what was left in his tank, Marty Morton just took out the behemoth. And they both are laying on the mat. And it looks like AJ Gray and Dylan Valentine may have some more than work. Wait a minute. That's Rey de los Cazadores, and here he comes! He just took out AJ Gray. The field for the Pandora's Box match. 5 of the 6 competitors have made their way out. They're all coming to blows. This is chaos. We gotta get someone out here. And Valentine now just going off on RDLC. And oh, he could be thinking something, but wait a minute. There's Justin Massacre, the 6th man. And oh, he's able to catch him. Could he hit it here? Yes, he's got him in position. Violent Massacre. And Rey de los Cazadores has made his way back to his feet, but it's not going to matter. Justin Massacre lining up for a second Violent Massacre. What an explosive start to the episode, folks. And it ends with Justin Massacre on top. Can you imagine what that 6-man ladder match is going to be like at Pandora? With a world championship opportunity on the line, hanging from the heavens. Who's going to be the one to pull it down? Well, folks, we still have plenty of action lined up for you. Don't you dare go anywhere. We will be right back.
I'm going to get straight to business. Tonight, me and Shabata are ready to handle business against Swagger and Alex. Your 5 minutes of fame are up. We're here not just to win. We're here to send a message. Get ready to be ripped limb from limb tonight, because at Pandora you be outnumbered and nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and a new era will begin.
A message sent there by Travis Walker, who will be in that tag team match here tonight. But coming out next is one half of a very makeshift tag team. Vivacious and Jordan McKay, a tag team that was made by myself, I might add. Both men didn't really have a spot carved out for Pandora, so I decided to enter them both into the Tag Team Championship Tournament, with the finals occurring at Pandora, and through it all, they were somehow able to coexist to some level to make it to the finals, where they will face the team of Azrael and Matthew Davidson, the Unholy Dyad, for those Tag Team Championships. But Vivacious and McKay, they have not been on the best of terms, to say the least. And Vivacious, he's asked for some time to be out here. One can only imagine why. But it could have to do with potentially making amends with Jordan McKay ahead of their big championship match. Let's see what Vivacious has to say. Oh, but wait a minute. It looks like his tag team partner, if you can really call him that, Jordan McKay, the Mighty One, is making his way down to the ring before Vivacious can even get a word out. And oh, look at this. Is Vivacious even going to let him into the ring? Looks like McKay's waiting for him to maybe take a step back and allow him to enter. And Vivacious is going to do just that. Seems like maybe McKay has something on his mind. What's he got to say?
I'm sorry for coming out here and interrupting you, man, but I've been thinking, and I think it's time for me to bear some responsibility. At first, I didn't want a partner. I didn't think I needed a partner. I looked at you, and all I saw was a burden, some dead weight. I had to carry you to victory, but you did show me something, Vivacious. You showed me one thing. You showed me that I couldn't do it alone, and that I needed your help, and that you could carry your own load of the work. Last episode, you came out for the save when you didn't have to, and it made me realize that I was wrong. This entire goddamn time, you are not a burden. You are a hard-working individual who is here to bust your ass. So let me start showing you how appreciative I am.
Wow. A powerful message there by McKay. Let's see if... Wait a minute. What the hell are these stooges doing?
Wah, wah, wah. All I hear out here is bitching and moaning.
Oh, please.
It's the same thing every episode, Jordan. You're like a broken record, man. You're trying to make up to Vivacious again? You have a better shot coming out here with a bouquet of roses or something. It's not going to work. How many times do I have to spell this out for everyone before it starts clicking? You two are not a tag team. You guys can't work together when it matters most, and at Pandora, that's going to come back to bite you in the ass. But you know what? Since you guys still are coming out here wasting people's precious time, since those chair shots clearly didn't do the job, me and Az are going to finish this once and for all.
As if those chair attacks from last episode weren't enough. What the hell is Davidson talking about? And it looks like they're telling them to make their way to the ring, and it's on site here. The Unholy Dyad making a beeline for the ring, and it's come to blows. What a chaotic episode this has been so far. But look at this, McKay, oh! Just gets thrown to the outside. Vivacious still trying to fight here, but it looks like he's going to be outnumbered in a big uppercut. And now just throwing him to the proverbial wolves here. Matthew Davidson and Azrael. I mean, they've really just cleared house here, huh? But it looks like Davidson wants to send a message here as he hits the ropes. But no, it gets reversed by Vivacious. He gets sent to the outside, but oh no. What's this? Azrael, he's picking him up and dropping him right down. And those in attendance are not too happy about this. And it looks like Azrael is measuring here. What's he thinking? Oh, wait a minute. Interception by Jordan McKay, who just came to the save of Vivacious. At the last moment, Vivacious was just saved by Jordan McKay. And the Unholy Dyad are gonna lick their wounds and live to fight another day. The snakes slither off and oh, wait a minute. Vivacious, just like it locked in, offering a hug to Jordan McKay. The fans want to see it. Is McKay gonna go for it? And he does! The Unholy Dyad may very well be shaking in their boots, because these two are now one strong, united front. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're gonna be right back.
Tonight, me and Alex fish UPW and Travis Walker. And if we win, when we win, we secure the advantage at Pandora, because Travis and Shibata can't do anything without their backup. At Pandora, we get isolated revenge, but tonight, we're taking a piece of each of them with us.
No more running, no more hiding. Tonight, Travis, your ass is mine.
It's time for some tag team action, and allow me to recap what has happened so far between these four men. Swagger, the man you see jumping around, looking charismatic as ever, the Revolutionary Champion. He defended his championship against Travis Walker at Locked In, and after he was able to successfully defend, Shibata Yuji would come in after the match and attack him, making his intentions very clear that he wanted that Revolutionary Championship. And after a very shady victory over Rhaegar, which was the result of a disqualification because Swagger interfered by attacking Shibata and returning the favor, Shibata Yuji would be named the #1 contender for the Revolutionary Championship. He will face Swagger at Pandora. But how does Alex, the man who stands beside him, and Travis, the man about to make his way down to the ring, the leader of the Hit Squad, fall into this? Well, if you cast your mind back just a couple of years, Travis Walker and Alex once were confidants, once were tag team partners. Alex used to be a sort of bodyguard for Travis Walker until recently, and we aren't very sure why. We're not sure what happened, but at some point, Travis let go of Alex, and there seems to be some bad blood. Alex targeted Travis Walker in the Royal Rumble. Alex was the one that would actually come to the save of Swagger, and even the odds allowing him to defeat Travis Walker. And after literal months, almost years of back and forth, brawls and arguments and fights, a war of words and a war of fists, these four men are all coming to blows. But there's a lot on the line here tonight, because if Travis and Shibata Yuji win here tonight, their matches at Pandora will be no disqualification, allowing interference, giving them the advantage. But if Swagger and Alex are able to come together and get the victory here tonight, then their matches will have any outside interference banned, giving them a better opportunity to win. The matches at Pandora: Alex versus Travis Walker, and Shibata Yuji, the man making his way down the ring, the Lethal Assassin, versus the Revolutionary Champion, Swagger. There's a lot on the line here tonight. It's got a big fight feel, a big tag team match. Who's gonna come out victorious? I want to know what you guys think. Go down maybe in the live chat or in the comment section before this match is over. Let me know who is going to be able to come out victorious. It's been crazy. These four men have been causing chaos for the past few episodes, and tonight, hopefully, that all comes to an end one way or another. And it's also about building momentum heading into Pandora. You don't want to be the one losing ahead of a big match on the biggest stage. This, of course, being the go-home episode to Pandora. But all four men are now in the ring. It's time for this to get underway. And with that, the ringing of a bell, we can start. And oh, look at this, just like it locked in. Travis going for that clothesline, but Swagger able to scout it out this time. Throw him to the ground, and he's got him in the Rings of Saturn. but Travis able to fight out. And look at that haymaker. That might have just knocked a little bit of sense out of Swagger there. And Travis now, he's just going to taunt Alex. It's very easy to do that when you're not in the ring with him. And Travis now, he's going to take control here with a big chop to the chest of Swagger. That's got to hurt. And it looks like we're going to get our first tag of the match. And perhaps some teamwork as he's got him up in a big stomp to the ground. Sidewalk slam and a curb stomp of sorts. Tag team maneuver there. And Shibata Yuji now, he's going to take every opportunity to get a little bit of offense in on Swagger ahead of their championship match. And the Lethal Assassin, they don't call him that for nothing. What's he looking for here? Big chop. And now rolling him down. Swagger readjusting and a big knee. And Swagger's in a lot of trouble very early on in this match. This is not a good look for them, and Alex is practically begging him to come make the tag, and Swagger, he's slowly starting to make his way over, but Shibata Yuji is not going to allow that to happen. Big kick to the gut. And if you're Shibata Yuji, you must be loving this right now. You've got the perfect opportunity to maybe hurt your opponent before the big match. And he goes for the back body drop, but no. And I believe a tag was made there. And Swagger dropping him down in a big boot. And yes, a tag was made there. And it was recognized by the referee. And Travis, he's got to be breathing a little bit harder, a little bit extra now that Alex is in the match. And he's fresh. And he's going to throw Shibata to the other corner for a second splash here. Shibata could be in trouble. Shibata had so much momentum before he entered. Discus forearm is rejected. And look at this big combination by Shibata here. He goes for the clothesline, but he gets caught. Snap German suplex. And just like that, Alex and Swagger are in control of this match. And look at this. Travis, he can't have that. He's got to do everything he can, but look at this. He just gets thrown over. And Travis, he was not expecting Alex to retaliate like that. And Shibata now, what's he going to do? And look at this. He just drops him down in a flurry of offense there. Well, it's open season. Chaos is the theme of tonight after all. And Swagger gets reversed there. And look at this. Bringing his head into the turnbuckle there. That's going to hurt. That's going to leave a mark. And Shibata is still going off on Alex here. And what's Swagger thinking? He goes for the Irish whip. It gets reversed. And I'm getting a bit of deja vu. And so was Shibata. And he was able to reverse what Travis couldn't. He was able to scout it out. And now Alex and Shibata come face to face. And look at that bruising on the face. Shibata leaving a mark, if you will, on Alex there. And look at this stare down. Are they going to come to blows? And he goes for a clothesline. It gets reversed. And now Alex throwing him into the corner. Big clothesline. And now he's going to look to do it again, perhaps. Yes, another big clothesline. Sidewalk slam, perhaps. No, it gets reversed. Shibata, half and half. No. Alex able to get out of it. And big kick to the gut. Shibata Yuji able to scout it out. And big combination there. And Alex is quite literally on the ropes here. Shibata Yuji with a big advantage. And this is a bit dirty. The ref might want to get involved, but he won't have to. Shibata going to loosen that leg up a bit. And Shibata's in control, and look at this. The Revolutionary Champion, the life of the party, Swagger, has made his way back to his feet. He's going to get back on the apron. And look at this. He's just staring a hole through the back of Shibata Yuji's head, who now recognizes him, and he's calling him on. And he's going to respond with a breathalyzer there. Swagger with a big kick there, and Travis is back. My God, the referee really needs to get control of this match. This is just utter chaos here. The legal men are still Shibata Yuji and Alex, ladies and gentlemen. The two men in the ring. And Alex is going to look to capitalize, but Shibata able to scout it out. Big elbow. And now a big knee. And Shibata Yuji, just like that, able to get the momentum shifted back into his court. And now, with the tag, Travis is now the legal man. And look at this. They're just teaming up here. A bit better teamwork than Alex and Swagger, seemingly. Kind of seems like Swagger and Alex are almost sort of just riding by their own coattails right now, whereas Travis and Shibata are working very well together. Is Travis in control here? He's going to be able to get some offense in on Alex here. And now, oh, look at this. Just throwing salt to the wound, insult to injury. But Swagger's starting to get back to his feet. Perhaps he'll be able to help Alex out a bit. But, oh, wait a minute. He's about to go back after Shibata. And the referee really does need to get control of this match. This is ridiculous. Swagger, though, he doesn't care. It's on sight. And oh, my God. Into the metal pole. Swagger now running back to his corner. And Travis, look at this. He doesn't even care. He's just savoring the moment, getting to get all these licks in on Alex here. And oh, just stomping down on him. You've got to be kidding me. Travis is just loving this. And oh, look at that. The sign language for Alex there. Travis, he's got to be loving every moment of this. And this is a bit familiar. And oh, once again, insult to injury. And I think Shibata, I mean, if I'm Shibata right now, I have a fire lit under my ass. And he just grabbed a chair. This is not a no disqualification match. He's got his eyes locked on Swagger, but look at this. Travis looks like he might be trying to talk Shibata out of it here. He's telling him not to go for it. There's too much at stake. He's telling him to drop the chair, but will he? Shibata Yuji. Drops the chair reluctantly. And Travis, he's got to be happy about that. Now it's just back to business for Travis and Shibata Yuji. Now Travis gonna return his attention. Oh, wait a minute! Shibata! Half and half to Travis. What the hell? Shibata Yuji. He just... What the hell was that? These fans can't believe it. And Travis is down now. And look at this. Alex is starting to get back up to his feet. And the referee gonna dispose of the chair here. Travis is just a sitting duck. Shibata Yuji just threw away his advantage at Pandora. But perhaps he doesn't think he needs it. And Travis is in a lot of danger here. Big spine buster, followed by the frog splash. And Swagger now going into cover. 1, 2, ball game. My goodness. Swagger and Alex, the unlikely duo, able to pick up the victory here tonight. My God, Travis has to be livid. And these two men now celebrating together. And Swagger now, what's this? Oh, and he's offering him a hand. Perhaps they're going to shake. A mutual respect here. Is Alex going to do it? Why, yes, he is. Oh, wait a minute. And Swagger, they don't call him that for nothing. He's just going to show off a little bit. Folks, we're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's been quite chaotic so far, folks. But up next is going to be really interesting, because we're going to get to see a bit of a warm-up, an appetizer, if you will, for Rhaegar versus Butterslug, as the two men will meet in the ring here tonight in a war of words. Who's going to come out on top, and perhaps who's going to get the momentum in a battle of words and wits? Let's find out. And making his way out first, the former and the first UPW World Champion, Rhaegar. A man who's had a very interesting journey towards Pandora. He lost his World Championship in the Royal Rumble, and he seemed to go through a bit of an attitude shift, a bit of an attitude adjustment, if you will. You see, Rhaegar, he wasn't really the same after losing his World Championship, and at first he blamed it on Ken Alexander, a man he targeted, until the two would face each other in the main event of Locked In, the winner getting an opportunity to face the World Champion at Pandora in the main event, and Rhaegar would come up short. And he's just been going on this downward trajectory, man. First he faced Shibata Yuji for a shot at the Revolutionary Championship, which he was kind of screwed out of. but then he set his sights on being in the final position in the Pandora's Box match, only to be eliminated by a returning former friend turned foe, Dylan Valentine, only to be greeted with Butter Slug. And it seems like the writing's on the wall, right? It was either going to be Butter Slug or no Pandora match, and Rhaegar was more than willing to take that match, but he's a desperate man, and these are some desperate times. Rhaegar doesn't seem to be a big fan of Butter Slug. Myself, I'm not either, from past experience, and it seems like these people aren't either. As the self-proclaimed big bone chaperone, Butter Slug is about to make his way to the ring. Butter Slug never wanted to miss out on the opportunity to make an entrance. Rhaegar just pacing in the ring. And here we go. And here he is, in business attire, all black, business clothes, and some of the most expensive jewelry that you'll see. Butter Slug is now making his way down towards the ring. And these fans, I mean, they were booing Rhaegar earlier. Like I said, that attitude shift wasn't quite what made these people start to turn on Rhaegar, but it definitely was a bit of gasoline to the fire, right? Well, these people really don't like Butter Slug. And you gotta wonder, do these people maybe think of Rhaegar as a defending hero? Maybe he's trying to defend the company from a guy like Butter Slug? Or perhaps it's just that it's the better of two evils, right? I guess we won't really get to know, but what we will get to know is what these two have to think about each other and what these two have on their mind. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhaegar is down by the ring. Butter Slug has just made his way to the ring. The battle of wits, the war of words. Allow it to commence. Here we go, folks.
Hey man, I just wanted to start off by welcoming you back to UPW. I want to welcome you back to Underground, and I want to welcome you back to my company. I'm glad that you decided to grace us with your presence again. I'm sure it was easy to find the time since your schedule has been so open as of late, but hey, I'm sure you're happy to be in a ring again, but then again, you're probably just happy to be working in general again. So welcome back, Slug. I want to be a gracious host, being that you're standing in my ring. And unfortunately for you, you're going to have to share that spotlight you oh so crave. And I know that sharing that spotlight is a tough pill for you to swallow, but I'm sure those Ozempic pills were pretty hard to swallow too. But I look at you. You're leaner, you're meaner than ever. You actually look pretty good, man. You actually put in the work, unlike usual when you have someone else, younger and more talented, doing the heavy lifting for you. I like this new Slug, the guy who won't leech off someone else's talent, the guy who isn't a bully, or the same guy who felt a sense of entitlement. Well, maybe I should say that I like the idea of this new Slug because, let's just be honest, I'm not buying it. This picture you paint of yourself being this legend of the industry that gives back to the community, it sure is a pretty picture, Slug, but I can see through the brushstrokes, man. You're not here in UPW to give back, to help build this place up. You just see this place as a launching pad for your own comeback. But I have some bad news for you. Because at Pandora, when the lights are shining the brightest, the world's gonna get to see your darkness and see you for the toxic cancer you truly are.
Well. Rhaegar, looks like you scraped up enough dirt on me to make a mud pool for you to bathe in. I see my blood is lingering in the lake, and it's baited you into a world of trouble, Rhaegar. When you're the biggest superstar in the world of professional wrestling, you're going to have the biggest looking to take your name up out of the lights and put you into the very dirt. Especially when those very biggest are the ones in the industry desperately fighting for that same very spot that you keep warm. Humbleness is not something that I should ever be fond of. My accomplishments, they say it all. You want to talk about my career? Let's talk about my career then. JM Pro Grand Champion, SVW, Undisputed, Breaking Limits, No Limits Champion, XCW, Intercontinental Champion, IEW, World Heavyweight Champion. I've been an Internet Champion. You guys don't know the Big Bone Chaperone like you think you do. Yes, you guys are fans. You watch me butter kebab, but you don't look at the stats. Statistically, I'm better than pretty much no, I am better than everyone. I'm not one of the greatest of all time. I am the greatest of all time. Listen. I held the CSW and the WZW Tag Championships at once. You can't deny my greatness. No one can downplay my success, and it doesn't matter how many matches I lose. It doesn't matter how many matches I win. I'm always a legend. Yes, I am a living legend, a specimen of a man. Rhaegar, thank you for welcoming me to your company. Your company. Thank you for welcoming me to your company. I'd whip you in yours. I'd whip you in mine. But a lot of people like you are envious. You want my spot. You know that I'm the star. Everywhere I go, there's going to be eyes on me. It doesn't matter. I have longevity. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I do. You will always watch me because I am a star. You couldn't beat Shibata. You can't beat me. You lost to Ken Alexander. You can't beat me. I might have took an L to him in a tag team match, but he didn't even pin me. I'd be surprised if you last 3 minutes with me. I'm not discrediting anything you've accomplished, but when you're stepping in the ring with me, you're not just stepping in the ring with a man. You're not just stepping in the ring with a beast. You're stepping in the ring with the greatest of all time. And I'd be damned if I let a miniature version of me in the form of a white Viking talk to me like he knows anything about being at the very top.
Yeah, Slug, that's right. I do walk around here like I can beat you because I can and I will, but I'm not doing it for me, man, no. No. I'm not even just doing it for UPW. I'm doing it for every young guy you've sucked the soul out of for the last 6 years. I'm talking about Jay Willis and JT3, the Bone Collectors. I'm talking about CZB. Hell, I'm even talking about the guys I don't like. Donnie Dumps and Ryu Ace, but just to get the point across, I'm talking about Kira. You used him up and drove him out of this community because you're a parasite. You latch on to somebody and you grind them down until there's nothing left. And then you find a new host. You're a cancer to everybody in that locker room, everyone you've ever stepped foot in the ring with, and everyone in this business. There was no conspiracy to rid the professional wrestling world of Butter Slug. There was no agenda. Everyone just got tired of feeding your big, fat ego. And they finally put their foot down when enough was enough. Now you come into my company, step into my ring, and you think you can just use my people? You have it all wrong. I'm not taking this match for my pride or my ego, man. Because unlike you, that's all checked at the door for me. I'm taking you on to finish you off once and for all. Because when you have a cancer, you cut it out. At Pandora, the lights will be shining the brightest and you'll be shown to the world at your darkest. And when it's all said and done, I might just be some white dude dressed up like a Viking who happens to be a wrestler, but you'll always be a con man in a singlet who plays wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is your program for Pandora. What a moment. And these fans are on their feet. Can you imagine what it's gonna be like at Pandora when Rhaegar goes face to face with Butter Slug? When we come back, folks, it'll be main event time. Don't go anywhere. Alright guys, it's time for the main event. And I just want to thank you guys. We're on episode 16. It's been one hell of a journey. And I don't know where things go after Pandora, I'm going to be honest. But if this really is it, it's been one hell of a ride. But let's not leave it on a sad note. We got a big main event here tonight. Ken Alexander going head-to-head with Anarchy Kid. Let's get this thing on the road. And making his way to the ring first is a former member of a tag team between himself, Anarchy Kid, and Foz. I just want to give a quick reminder in case you guys have not seen the past few episodes, but Anarchy Kid turned on Foz. He's gone down this really dark road, and the two men, they've been going back and forth. They've costed each other spots in Pandora's box, and tonight Anarchy Kid is going to probably hope that Foz is not a factor, and he's going to try to get a really big upset win over Ken Alexander, a man who I'm going to start talking about now. Just don't let Anarchy Kid know that I did that while he was making his entrance. Look, Ken Alexander, the former student of Antonio Reed, the man who would come out and how a lot of people felt this way. It's not the way that it is, but a lot of people felt like Antonio Reed came and he rained down on Ken Alexander's party in the Royal Rumble. They feel like he screwed him out of the World Championship. But this man, Ken Alexander, has made his redemption run, and these fans are on their feet. A man who once despised these people is now their champion. And to get out of hell, you gotta walk through it. Well, this man has walked through hell unscathed. Ken Alexander is making his way down to the ring, and these people couldn't be any more happy. Look, if you aren't familiar with the history, this is all you need to know. Ken Alexander used to be Antonio Reed's student. A lot of people would put it that he used to be his hostage until a few years ago when Ken would escape or he would leave, depending on your perspective. And come the Royal Rumble with the World Championship on the line, this man would nearly go coast to coast. He was number 2, and we thought he won it. We thought he was world champion, but Antonio Reed was falsely eliminated. He wasn't actually. He would come back in the match, and he would eliminate him. Ken Alexander would then go to Locked In. He would face Rhaegar, the undefeated Rhaegar, and defeat him. And now he's going to go to the main event of Pandora and compete for the World Championship. But here tonight, he's taking on a former rival, Anarchy Kid. And here we go. This is the second time these two men are meeting one-on-one. And here we go with a lockup here. And oh, look at this. Some dirty boxing maneuvers there by Anarchy Kid. And it takes Ken off. It catches him off guard. And look at this. Anarchy is actually in control in the early goings here. A stomp to the neck. Could Anarchy Kid potentially pull up the upset? Probably be the biggest upset in UPW history as he throws him to the corner. And look at this, just raking his face here. And the face paint looks like maybe it's starting to come off a little bit here very quickly in this match. And look at this. Anarchy Kid using all the dirty tricks in his playbook. And now Ken Alexander getting pinned here. Doc Leonard in position 1. No, kick out. Our official Doc Leonard officiating his first episode main event here tonight. And look at these knees to Ken Alexander. He's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders. He may be a bit lenient, letting these two men go a little bit further than he maybe should. And oh, look at this. It gets reversed. And Ken Alexander right into it. Crossface. Could this be it? Anarchy Kid. Could he be out just like that? He might be fading here. Oh my God, but no. It's getting reversed and into a roll-up. Doc Leonard in position 1, 2. No, Ken able to get out of it. In Anarchy, he's going to stay on the offensive here with these stomps and a big forearm. Ken Alexander is in a lot of trouble here. He's going to have to fight back. And oh, he missed with that clothesline. And look at this. The educated boots going to the chest here. The big kicks. And now Anarchy Kid has been taken down. Could Ken Alexander be looking for that patented running knee that he beat Rhaegar with? But no. Anarchy Kid rolls to the outside. These fans not too pleased to see that. But Kenny's going out. No. It was just a trap. It was a ploy. Anarchy Kid, he was playing possum there, and it worked. And he throws him into the barricade. Ken Alexander, he kind of looks like he's in trouble. I'm not going to lie, folks. This is the #1 contender for the World Championship. He's not looking too good, not looking too hot against Anarchy Kid, another former member of the Freak Show. The Freak Show, of course, being the group that Antonio Reed led. Anarchy now, what's he looking for? Oh no, he's going for a sleeper hold here. Ken Alexander could be in trouble. It looks like, he's trying to fight out of it, but he could be fading here. But, oh, wait a minute. He separates the legs and into the roll-up. He's got him. Doc Leonard, 1, 2, no. Anarchy able to get out of it. And what's this? He goes for the running knee, but no, Anarchy Kid. He saw it coming, able to reverse it in a big clothesline. Another big clothesline. And what's this here? He catches the foot, but he's not going to catch the other. Enziguri by Ken Alexander. He catches him off guard. Rebound off the ropes. Running knee! And just like that, he could come out of nowhere, folks. Come from anywhere. And Ken Alexander pulls out the victory. And these fans are on their feet. That, folks, is the man that's going to go to Pandora and challenge Antonio Reed for the World Championship. Will the student become the master? Only time will tell. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Malcolm Duke. Thank you for wait a minute. Antonio Reed, he's behind him, no! You son of a bitch! Tell me why! Antonio Reed is never happy unless the spotlight is on him. But it's not going to matter because when the lights are shining the brightest, Ken Alexander is coming for you, Antonio. And he's coming for it all. Your days are numbered, Antonio. Your World Championship reign will come crashing down. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Malcolm Duke. Thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure you keep your eyes peeled because next is Pandora. Good night.